Hey guys, welcome to the channel, Family of Matters. Today we got a great little adventure for you, a cabin we got. Bought an old cabin, one of those cabins that nobody wants to mess with because it's just so much work. But I saw this old beat up piece of junk and I fell in love with it. I'm like, well, I got 6 kids and I think we could do this, right? Don't buy something somebody else has because then you got to spend a ton of money. So I had more time on my hand than I had money, so I said, well, let's do this. Let's see what we can do with this old cabin. And from there, we kind of had a great little adventure. Projects all the time. So keep an eye on our channel, guys, because I'm going to do a lot of how-to videos. We've done so much of this work, and it's been a long marathon, and it's kind of even hard to explain the joy we got out of it once we finally completed it. So if you're ever considering trying to get an old property, this kind of give you the idea of what you got to get involved and do. But the rewards that you're going to get from sharing something like this with your family, and you have it, forever. The goal is to have it forever. You never really know. But while your kids are young, I figured give them a project and let them help take part in seeing the transformation versus just acquiring something. When you put sweat and effort into something, you've got to kind of really appreciate it more. So look at the back of this cabin. This thing's about to fall off the mountain the way it is. Just horrible. There was literally no way to get from the cabin to the river without falling repeatedly. It was just a steep cliff. And this thing's been neglected for years and years. We replaced a lot of rotten wood. You can see the yellow pine on the logs. We literally replaced like 7-8 logs out of the house. And then we had to get this all repaired prior to even acquiring the house. So this has been a long adventure. As you can see, just total neglect, and all those boards there at the bottom of the cabin, they got ripped out. You can literally see inside the house. Those are 8-inch logs where you got to get them milled. They don't make them. It's a 30-year-old cabin, and there's no way down there. Look at that. That's just crazy. My wife said that. Nah, ain't no way. As you can see, that's the driveway when we found it, and the old shed sitting outside and in disrepair. The dirt just rolling up onto the deck, rotting out the entire thing. So, I don't see a piece of grass anywhere. It's kind of, you want that nature out there, but my problem with anything you get in the woods, you have to deal with wildlife. So, we rather have grass, so we ended up putting in grass. But what I want to show you in these videos is we had to either pressure wash or sand every single inch of this cabin, inside and out. This was a true labor of love. That old shop outside started looking good after we pressure wash it and we caulking the whole cabin. There's special materials you want to use on a cabin that don't shrink, because if it gets wet on the outside, that's what you get on the inside. So you have to seal it really good. So we pressure washed right here and we cleaned the entire back off. As you can see, after we did that, a little bit of sanding, we're starting to restain it. Built my own scaffolding. This is this is family work. We did this ourselves. Not a bad video picture there, sorry guys. But as you can see, we tried to save what we could, sand everything. And right now we're kind of going to see the outside, just the land. We had to deal so much with the land. That was unusable space right there. Just we brought in about 100 ton of dirt behind this cabin to build this deck and give us a nice little walkway over there to the shop. So we built this great little deck who adds just a tremendous amount of view room. We got a lot of kids, got a lot of friends, you got a lot of family, and we want to make sure that we can enjoy this with our friends and family. So as you can see, we built a road down, and we use asphalt millings. Right here's a project I made a video with. My daughters were actually helping me. We built a fire pit area next to that little shop over there, which you'll see later on in the video. But I really enjoyed it, and you know, we've got a long way to go still, guys, but this is where we're at now. So keep up with us. Check with our channel, because I will be doing a lot of how-to videos. If you have any questions on how-to or log cabins, shoot me a message and I'll get back with you on that, because I'd rather see somebody enjoy something they've done themselves versus, you know, just taking something and taking it for granted. So here's the upgrades of what we've done so far, and just enjoy it, and I'll be right back with you. I hope you've been enjoying it so far. I wanted to point out my pallets there. I went and got a whole bunch of pallets that I'm going to be tearing apart, of course, so I can do a pallet wall, which I think is just absolutely beautiful. And of course, all those tubes are, you know, we got a river that's just absolutely one of the best trout rivers in the area we live in, and we go tubing and kayaking and swimming, and it's about a 3-hour tube ride to the end of the river where you just get off at the next bridge. Right here you can see where we had to bring in a lot of dirt and make the safe way down to this river. That's an old road. We're not in Helen, but we're not far from it either. I think our river is actually a lot better. As you can see, we redid the roof, and I love that old roof on the shop, so I don't think I'm going to be redoing that. But this is the space that just getting that deck out there added. I mean, I just think it's absolutely phenomenal, and just, you can't beat this, sitting on this little deck and enjoying the sunrise, sunset. And we do a lot of outside movies. We do a movie screen, which you can get up really, really cheap. I mean, if you're looking to spend time with your family and, you know, get a fire pit out, cook some s'mores, you know, it gives you a reason to be outside and to really enjoy being with your family and sharing that time. But you know, this was my first experience dealing with a log cabin. I've remodeled a lot of home, a lot of property, and done a lot of stuff myself, for the simple fact I couldn't afford to pay anybody. But as I get older, of course, I still can't afford to pay anybody. But as you can see, we laid a lot of sod, and we wanted a safe area, because this is in the mountains, and we wanted the local wildlife to stay away from the home, because I got young kids running around. So my answer to that was kind of clear the area and put down grass where we can see what's there and what shouldn't be there, and, you know, let the kids kind of have a safe place to run, because there's rocks everywhere. I mean, as you can see that land there, it's just, it's rocky. But look at that, that's just absolutely beautiful. And we truly enjoyed it. We ripped out every little bit of that kitchen, and we're far from over. We got a lot to do. It's a labor of love, guys, and it's to try to have something. And in my way of thinking, the only way you can have it is get out there and get it done and enjoy it. It's never too late. It's never too early. I wanted to show you another view we put of the cabin. This is my latest video on it. I kind of threw it in here unprepared. You wanted you to see it. Kind of playing around with my drone a little bit, and we wanted to see what the area looked like. I thought it'd be great to take some aerial footage of it and see what it looks like, you know, and wanted to kind of share it with everybody. So tell me what you think. Leave us some comments. Like I said, this is a big project, and if you're interested in learning how to do any of this or have questions about any of it, I'd love to help you out and tell you what I've done or what I would do, or the products that I would use. You know, we're probably got another 5-10 years of work to do on this area to get it how we want it, but we're in no rush. I mean, this is what we enjoy doing and what we love to do, and spend time with the family. And enjoy living out in the cabin life. Let me see here. Right there, you're seeing our fishing rock. That's our famous fishing rock in the river. But as you can see right now, I'm adding some stuff onto the back still because we got so many kids and we want guests to come. This is 4 guests, so we're adding outdoor showers and bathrooms. So it don't look like a huge cabin from the front, but it's a good sized cabin. We could fit a lot of people in there. Right now we're redoing this basement and trying to make it kid friendly. This kind of when it's dark and it's time to go inside and play, and we try to give the kids a great little playroom, and we're slowly working on it. We're trying to close up the walls and give it some love. I mean, 30 years of nothing kind of neglects pretty fast, but my shop there is coming along beautiful, and that's going to be a little Cheryl She Shed type of thing going on there, but I'm gonna claim it. She thinks she's gonna get it, but that's gonna be my little man pad over there. All right, guys, make sure you give us some likes, give us some comments. Let us know what your feedback is, what your thoughts are. What would you do? What would you change? Do you see any issues that you would want to work on immediately? Right now, I see all the problems, so I'm like, well, yeah, a little bit by little bit. Like my little walk path there, we gotta put a railing up. Got all the wood, just need more hours in the day to get it done. There's Aiden's fishing rock. That's what you saw from the sky. Absolutely, that's where we go to launch tubes and kayaks and hang out there fishing. It's just a slow, lazy trout stream, guys. About waist deep, most of it. So the girls love to get out and swim in it and just hang out. Beautiful spring-fed river. Right now the water's a little bit murky because it's been raining, but it clears up a good bit. Rapids up and down it. When I say rapids, I mean little rocks here and there. Nothing too much. This is a perfect tubing river. You literally never hit a rock if you don't want to. Compared to a lot of tubing rivers, you pretty much bounce off everything around you. But this is just an absolute piece of heaven to me. As you see, as I'm playing with my drone, I just got it. Didn't have it much time at all. And then here I'm flying up into the sun, and all of a sudden I get all these little flares. I'm like, oh my God. But I'm like, well, that's kind of beautiful too. So, don't dock me too hard on my filming, because I ordered some filters after that. So that's not going to happen again. But like I said, not professional at all, just kind of goofing around here, and wanted to share what we have up here in the mountains and get your thoughts on it. So leave us some likes, leave us subscribe. Family of matters. Mean that in many ways. Like I said, everybody matters, and everybody in a family has matters. So take care, and we'll see you soon. Like, subscribe, and leave us some comments. Later.